welcome to VDG Sports. I'm your host, Douglas Gregory. What can I say? I'm still not a fan of international football and never really truly been a fan of the World Cup. You can go back and check all of the data, all of the records that I've presented to you. So I'm not here trying to change an opinion. I'm not trying to change your mind. Definitely not trying to throw shade, even though it's a little shady in here. It's a little shady in here. What irks me, irks me is when you pretend that international football is the best football ever, the best football your eyes have ever laid upon, basically. It is okay at best, mediocre to bad at worst. And I'm just being nice. I'm just being nice because I don't want to be that bad guy. That bad guy. But let's be real. International football, it is what it is. Not every country has the greatest players. Some are stacked, yes, I'll admit. But the level of competition is unequal. The level of competition isn't there. I'd rather see the best of the best of the best compete amongst each other than seeing the best compete with the worst, the best compete with mediocre, mediocre competes with good, mediocre and mediocre goes against each other. But I know what you're probably saying to yourself. But isn't that like that in some of the leagues? Maybe. Sure. If you are looking at some of the leagues where the competition really isn't there, the competition between 1 through 6 isn't there. 1 through 10 is not there. It's only 1 through 2 or 1 through 3, and even between 2 and 3, there's a gap. But there's some leagues, whether it's 1 or through 10, has an opportunity to win, an opportunity to challenge, an opportunity for silverware. That's far and few when it comes to international football, especially the World Cup. That's why you're not going to get me draped and wrapped in the flag saying this is the best thing since bottled water. This is the best thing since bottled water. And you know bottled water it's okay. But if you're thirsty, it don't matter. If you're thirsty, that first sip of liquid, hopefully it's drinkable. Hopefully it's drinkable. But that first bit of liquid is gonna be the best liquid that you ever had your entire life. Is it because it's good? Is it because it's cold? Is it because it's clear? Is it because it's drinkable? Somewhat. It's because it's the first that you've had in a long time and you don't have anything to rationally gauge it upon at the time. That's not me when it comes to international football. That's not me when it comes to the World Cup and things as such. My mind's eye, my recall mechanism still understand that there's levels to this. There's levels to this, and I'm just not on that level where I'm just gonna say something to say something. Even though the time may call for a little hyperbole, but if you understand how hyperbole works, that's the beginning. If you don't understand how hyperbole works, I'd suggest you phone a friend. I suggest you do a little bit of reading, or better yet, just go ahead and don't get on the level. Go ahead and think some of the worst football ever is the greatest. I need some jokes. I need to brush up on my comedy. I need to do stand up a little bit more. Thanks.